Today we're talking about wildland fire suppression tactics and techniques. Hey there, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Ronnie Ocampo. On this channel, we talk all things wildland firefighting, from health and fitness, fire education, mental health, and everything in between. If you're interested in wildland firefighting, I highly suggest you subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you guys know when I upload. Obviously, wildland fires, they can either be a positive or negative on our environment. But here are some techniques that wildland firefighters use to suppress wildland fires. The first one is prevention. We all know Smokey, yeah? So only you can prevent wildland fires. One way you can do this is create a defensible space around your home. Clear out all the dead brush, all of the clutter, all of the stuff that is around there that can start on fire. Make a defensible space so that way when a fire does approach, it has no fuel to continue burning up to your house. Obviously, another way is don't throw out cigarette butts on the side of the road. When you're driving down the freeway, boom, wildland fire. Or when you're out camping, make sure you extinguish the fire all the way, and then also follow local burn bans. I know in Colorado, we have burn bans like every summer. So follow your local burn bans. The next is an obvious one, which is extinguishment. Now, water is the most common way to extinguish a wildland fire. You can drop it from the sky. Engines can use it with their hoses. Also, we have bladder bags. We also call them piss pumps. So it's like a big water bag on your back, and you carry that around. It has like a little hose. You pump it, and then you can spray water. We call those little piss pumps. So obviously water is one way. Also, you can throw dirt on top of the fire and extinguish it that way, suffocating the fire, taking the oxygen out of it. Also, you can use foam. So we'll sometimes put like big things of, it looks like soap, and you'll put it in the tank of water on your engine, and it will go through all the hoses. It's like a big foam party, which is pretty cool, but also not really great for the environment. So you have to follow those guidelines when you're out on a fire. So there's all kinds of ways that you can extinguish fires, mainly water being the most common. The next technique is containment. So you have a fire, so you can build a fire line around it. So once the fire bumps up to that line, it doesn't go any further. It's been contained. Another way is using natural barriers. So it's like a rock outcropping or a river, or it can be man-made as well, using like dozer line, something like that. So you're just containing the fire. So once it bumps up against those lines, it has no other fuel to consume, so it goes out. You can use retardant as well, so that you'll see those big tankers come and drop that big red cloud. That is retardant. It will drop it down onto the fuel, making it less flammable, and will slow down the rate of spread. So it won't stop it completely. It can, but it's just there to help contain the fire. The next suppression technique is control, and this is the fun one. This is where you get to fight fire with fire. So typically you can use any incendiary device, but typically you'll have like a drip torch, which is just a can of fuel. You'll light it on fire, and the firefighter will walk through. There's a couple different techniques that you can use, but we'll just keep it simple. We'll have one firefighter. They're laying fire down. They have a path to go down, which has been communicated ahead of time. The reason that you want to do this is because you get to control this path. They'll walk down a road, which is a barrier. So the fire can't go this way because the road is here. Or you can even have an engine truck behind there to wet that line so it's nice and clean. But that other side of the fire is going to set fire and will suck the main fire to that fire, which is so cool to see. But that way you can control all that unburned area. So that way you're not like weaving in and out trying to, contain this main fire like that. You can just walk down the road. You have a nice clean line. All of this fuel will burn up to that line. Make it a nice clean way to control your fire. Last suppression technique is not really a suppression technique for the immediate future, but for down the line. So this is rehabilitating old burn scars. So think of seed planting, erosion control, and replanting vegetation. That was just a quick rundown of the fire suppression techniques that wildland firefighters use. I do have a new free resource for you guys. It is fire suppression techniques for wildland firefighters. It goes a little bit more in depth and some other techniques for you guys. So check that out. Also, make sure you guys are checking out the website. I have tons of resources for you guys there as well. Again, we have a lot going on this year. I'm so excited for the upcoming year. I have tons more resources that I want to come out for you guys. So make sure you guys are keeping an eye out for that. If you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, leave those down in the comments. I would love to hear from you guys. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.